Welcome to today's edition of your favorite online news show, Erongo Talk. We are coming to you all the way from our studio at Platz Am Meer in Swakopmund. On today's show, Lydia October talks about the foundation she started. Also catch the news, weather tides as well as Grumpy's fishing report. But first up is our calendar day, and today we celebrate Superhero Day. Sit back, relax and enjoy today's edition of Erongo Talk with us. In today's news, the coastal town of Swakopmund will host the first Africa Economic Leadership Expo under the theme Discover Namibia, Doing Business in Africa from the 23rd to the 25th of May. An estimated 120 exhibitors from the continent are expected to showcase their products and services at the event that will be staged at the Swakopmund Hotel and Entertainment Center. Co-founder and president of the Africa Economic Leadership Council, Heinrich Hafeni, who is also a Swakopmund municipal councillor, said that the main aim of the event is to expose and promote Namibia as a continental business partner. It will allow for central government, corporates, diplomatic missions and entrepreneurs to meet and engage one another. Delegates from across Africa and a broad range of sectors, including tourism, agriculture, logistics and telecommunications, amongst others, will be also part of the summit and other networking platforms during the 3 days. A business gala dinner will be held on the 25th of May, which is also Africa Day. Moving on, the municipality of Walvis Bay has in principle approved the writing off of 60.7 million Namibian dollars of debt owed by pensioners and customers. This represents 17% of the 347 million Namibian dollars total outstanding debt owed to the municipality as on the 28th of February 2022. The monetary value of the write-off includes all outstanding debts of registered pensioners, which amount to 6.7 million Namibian dollars, as well as all outstanding interest on improved residential properties. This is 54 million Namibian dollars from the date when the interest started accumulated up to the end of February 2022. According to the minutes from the last council meeting, 102,369 customers and 1,026 pensioners will benefit from written-off debts. The decision to write off the 60.7 million Namibian dollars was taken by the municipal council to offer financial relief to both single residential and business ratepayers of the harbour town. And finally, a joint venture company consisting of King Charcoal Namibia and Carbo Boys, a major charcoal distributor in Europe, applied to lease or purchase an area of 5 hectares on Farm 38. The application has been noted and the Town Council's Management Committee supports and approved the proposed plan. The land applied for is situated opposite Dune 7, just 10 kilometers outside Walvis Bay. Tidal Wave Investment 149 plans to construct a significant number of warehouse facilities in order to build up market-ready stock as well as duplicate the current activities of King Charcoal Namibia, which is currently exporting an average of 3,000 metric tons of charcoal monthly. The joint venture will create at least 60 jobs, opportunities as well as potential employment in the transportation sector. Additionally, the venture will have an impact on container transport, clearing agents and other general businesses areas of the local economy of the town. That concludes our news for today. You can catch these and many more stories on our brand new website at www.erongo.com.na.
Good day, viewers. I'm joined by Lydia October, who's the founder of the October Foundation here in Welfish Bay. How are you doing?
Yeah, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. You guys have done quite a number of engagements when it comes to helping out the communities through donations and all that. Can you just tell us a bit about the foundation itself and how it came about?
Okay, so the October Charity Foundation is a nonprofit organization that was founded in 2019. I officially launched the foundation at the Kids Haven, the Walvish Bay Kids Haven here in town. And ever since then, we have been implementing activities around our community. We've hosted vision board parties, we've hosted beach cleanups, we've went around spreading awareness around mental health as well as alcohol and drug abuse and gender-based violence. We have an online podcast called The Lit Lounge, where we spend most of our times interacting with the youth and people out there, sharing stories and encouraging people to look into mental health and take it very, very seriously. Yes.
Can you just, there was a donation drive that you guys hosted 2 months ago. Can you just tell us a bit about the donation drive?
Yes, one of our key activities as well is also hosting donation drives around less privileged communities. A few months ago, we hosted a charity drive in Okomboni, otherwise known as the Compound, here in Walvish Bay. It was a very successful day, not only in Okomboni as well as in Narraville. So it was 2 locations in one day. We had corporates and individuals donate clothes, blankets, school uniform and shoes, and also food parcels. And it was very, very successful. We had, I think, over 20 volunteers who assisted us with giving out clothes, blankets, and food to members of these communities. So it was very successful, yes.
Okay, so apart from the donation drive, what other plans do you guys have for the year?
So on the 30th of April, we're actually branching out of Walvish Bay. We're going all the way to Korikas. We have partnered up with Helios Engineering. This is an engineering company that is also so very passionate about raising awareness around mental health. So we will be having a donation drive back in the community of Korikas. So I'm very, very excited for that as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are some of the challenges that the foundation faces when it comes to organizing events such as that?
Yeah.
Such as the donation drive.
Yes. As an NGO, we're very dependent on outside funding, donations, sponsorships, and corporates, individuals as well. So ever since the pandemic hit all of us, things went very, very slow for us. But it's a very challenging to have activities come out without funding, without money being available. So we're always out looking for donations from corporates, whether it's funding or clothes or blankets or whatever. It has been going very, very slow ever since then, but we're slowly picking up pace and trying to get back out there as well. Yeah.
Okay. And so lastly, what message would you like to share with our viewers out there? Perhaps individuals who are trying to get be a part of this initiative as well.
Yes, our main aim being an NGO that raises awareness around mental health is to encourage people out there to really take mental health seriously. I've seen over the past few years, a rising number of suicide, not only in old people but in the youth. Young people are taking their lives, and I think there's something we really are missing that we need to take into. Charity is not just an act of just giving out food and clothes, but also trying to plant a seed of hope in the lives of the people out there. There are people who are dealing with poverty, there are people stuck in homes exposed to gender-based violence, abuse, and we need to try and find solutions collectively as communities, how we can help each other out there. So yes, very, very important on mental health as well as also trying to connect people, victims of gender-based violence, with therapists, social workers, medical professionals, and also people in positions of power that can actually help. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you have it, viewers. Thank you very much, Lydia, for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you so much for having me today. Right.
This week on Erongo Talk, we visit the tranquil Sandwich Harbour. The Sandwich Harbour Lagoon is one of Southern Africa's richest and unique wetlands and one of 5 Ramsar sites in Namibia. Sandwich Harbour boasts 2 distinct wetlands and associated mud flats. One is aquifer fed and supports typical emergent vegetation but is slowly disappearing due to natural causes. The second undertidal influence consists of mud flats and raised shingle bars. Wedged between the sea and the Namib dunes, it is one of Namibia's most important coastal wetlands, supporting 8 endangered species along the large numbers of wading birds. Several sites dating back 1,000 years exist within the site. Human activities have included fishing, guano collection, and hunting. The dunes of Sandwich Harbour is perfect for a lookout spot to look over the ocean and the dunes, and they also serve for some exhilarating dune driving. Sandwich Harbour, right here on Erongo Talk.
Stronger seas greeted the anglers this past weekend with some excellent catches being reported. Gerrit Steenkamp was fishing north of St. Nowhere and targeted the delicious galjoen with mussel as bait. After numerous attempts and catching a few undersized fish, he added more and more white mussel to his hook with the hope of getting stuck into a bigger fish. It wasn't long and his rod got pulled down really hard. After a few anxious moments, he landed a beast of a galjoen that weighed 1.61 kilograms. This catch got him the bragging rights for the day at Skibaba with its weight and his name on the blackboard for all to see. Nice fish indeed. Then along came Etienne Peters, who fished at mile 72. He was using octopus as bait and got stuck into a brute of a fish. The fight was on and the fish took line, but Etienne skillfully controlled the fish and he succeeded in landing a 127 centimeters in length cop. Octopus is also a very good bait to use for steamras. Be sure to take some along, especially if you are fishing the northern shore around the Cape Cross area. The ski boats were a bit quieter and very few ventured out to the sea. The swell was big and this makes getting the boats in as well as out of the water very tricky. The Swakopmund area produced some pan-sized fish but not too many. This week's conditions look more favorable and we expect some good catches. There was, however, something out of the ordinary. Sardines came in close to the shore at Aphrodite Beach and at the Bird Island area. Quite a few anglers heard about this phenomenon and used their cast nets to catch the sardines. Some packed them for bait and some made delicious roll mops. The birds and seals also had fun with the sardines in the shallow water, while some photographers got hold of nice pictures of humpback whales feeding on the sardines too. Finally, the second interclub competition took place at Wurrungby. The water was quite strong and this made the conditions a little bit tough. The anglers, however, preserved and some good-sized spotted gully sharks were caught. These strong fighters are caught by using mostly mullet heads. It's their favorite for sure. So, go check out the results on our website at www.erongo.com.na.
And now for your weather. Sunset at the coast will be at 21 minutes past 7 on Thursday, and sunrise will be at 21 minutes to 7 on Friday. Walvis Bay will have a maximum of 25 degrees Celsius on Thursday, and for Friday, a minimum of 17 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 24 degrees Celsius. A 11 knot southwest wind will prevail. Swakopmund will have a maximum of 23 degrees Celsius on Thursday, and for Friday a minimum of 16 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 22 degrees Celsius. A 9 knot west wind will prevail. Hantings Bay will have a maximum of 22 degrees Celsius on Thursday, and for Friday a minimum of 15 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 21 degrees Celsius. A 9 knot west southwesterly wind will prevail. Arandas will have a maximum of 33 degrees Celsius on Thursday, and for Friday a minimum of 18 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 32 degrees Celsius. A 13 knot northwest wind will prevail. Usakos will have a maximum of 34 degrees Celsius on Thursday, and for Friday a minimum of 16 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 33 degrees Celsius. A 11 knot north-northwesterly wind will prevail. Karibuk will have a maximum of 32 degrees Celsius on Thursday, and for Friday a minimum of 16 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 32 degrees Celsius. A 13 knot north wind will prevail. And lastly, Omaruru will have a maximum of 32 degrees Celsius on Thursday, and for Friday a minimum of 15 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 31 degrees Celsius. A 13 knot north-northeasterly wind will prevail. And that was your weather report.
Adam Tas is coming to Windhoek to help build a brighter future for education. Join us at the Sounds of Caring concert at Windhoek High School Vegkop on 20 and 21 May, where he will be performing with Von Arends and Rian Smith. Tickets cost $200 Namibian and are available via eticket.my.na. All proceeds go towards the African Child Development Trust.
And with that, we've come to the end of today's show. Join our online family of more than 90,000 followers. Go like our Erongo Facebook page and visit our website at www.erongo.com.na for information and news about our mighty region. Send us your news tips, photos or video clips to newstips@erongo.com.na, or if you would like to advertise and reach over 1 million customers, yes, contact us via WhatsApp or Telegram on 0811700040. And if you are in need of quality company, go check out our NMH TV channel 1up2.com, or join us on DSTV channel 285 or GoTV channel 94. Finally, also remember to check out details of our Mother's Day competition running on all our social media platforms. With that, I'm saying cheerio.